Hello and welcome to my reaction to Pokemon Horizons episode 36. I'm gonna go into this pretty quick because I'm quite excited for this episode. I didn't really enjoy episode 35 that much, but I feel like this episode is going to be good. The only thing I know about this episode is the screenshot I managed to see if I wasn't fast enough of closing episode 35. So I did see that there's gonna be two Oinkoloins, like a male and a female, and I'm thinking, like, is it gonna be similar to the Nidoran male and female episode from Indigo League? Was it Indigo League or was it Johto? I don't remember. But I'm guessing it's gonna be something like that, and we'll see how they do. So that's kind of. I mean, I didn't necessarily like that episode back in the day, but I'm interested to see how they do their version of that. All right, and there is a comment by Duplain on episode 35. At the start of the episode, I was going to comment that despite Pikachu being the captain, he basically just agrees with whatever Freed says. But then the whole episode was based around the opposite. They do disagree sometimes. Still weird that they didn't go to the Oasis though. Despite Cap supposedly being in charge. Well, I don't think. Well, I guess they did. In the end, did go to the Oasis where they caught the first bounty hunter. Not bounty hunter, the first poacher. I think that was just because of a mistake. Man, I don't remember much from that episode. And I also don't think Cap is in charge. I think it's more of like Cap, you're in charge. You know, kind of like a bit of how it was with Ash and Pikachu sometimes. I still think that Freed is the one in charge, but, you know, Captain Pikachu is a bit stubborn, so sometimes I think Freed kind of listens maybe to Captain Pikachu and considers what he says and be like, okay, that's probably a good idea. So I think it's more of like that type of relationship between them, where Freed is still, you know, at the top, but Captain Pikachu is, you know, his right-hand man. Even though Charizard seems to be his actual starter and has been with him for way longer than Pikachu. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. Let's go into the episode. Alright, is this what she wrote in her what's it called, assignment? Like, let's hope not. Liko, you don't want to make people know, like, you want to keep Therapagos as hidden as possible. Finally. Are we gonna arrive in Paldea? No, wait, we were in Paldea last episode, right? That was like the Paldean desert. Or was it just a random desert, maybe? Like, you already know Gurumin. You can ask, you know, in real life. I try, okay? I do my best. Perfuton, what is that? If to me that sounds like a furfru, but I don't think that's. Oh, that's Oinkoloin. Okay. Perfuton is Oinkoloin. You're like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna get an answer to my question, huh? She's calling Liko. What should they do? She's like, oh god. There's some. Okay, wait. Alright, she still has a. So when she sees the costume and this personality, she's still like, oh man, that's not Dot. That's good, I mean. Like, for good, I mean, what about for Dot? Okay, this could be a fun episode. So, Operation Perfuton Pals. Yes, I have been grooving. Oh, that's a nice little entrance. Mamoswine entrance. Ah, okay. So this is like a conference for pig Pokemon. Okay. So we have Swinub, did like that line. We saw Pig Knight right there. And I think we saw Tepig as well. There's only one type of Kuwasu. There's only one Kuwasu in the world. Yes. We're her employees. You know, alright. Twirls. Oh, okay, I like that. Okay, I like that nickname. Twirls. That's good. Hog Pokemon. But this one is sad. And I see the Spoink Fountain. I wonder, does this place exist in the games? Because I don't remember this, but I like this place. And I like that the shows sometimes go to towns that aren't in the games. I like to think the games are more like a condensed version of the region. Because it wouldn't make sense if a region was that small with that little towns. So I like that the shows expand on the regions with things that are outside the games. Yeah, maybe Liko will become a Pokemon therapist, where she makes people and their Pokemon, get close to each other and start understanding each other. And I will say, I think Oink looks better in the show than it does in the game as well. Let me show you guys what's the problem. Alright, there's the male one. Very defined, Like, she's shy, and she's a bit of, yeah. Oh, okay, and then the trainers have a little bit. Alright, yeah. Okay, I guess a childhood friend even. Jesus, alright. Sure. So there's a little bit of tsundere right here. I assume it's gonna end with both Oinkoloins and the trainers getting together. He's called Prince. Oh, okay, no, that guy. I mean, I like that name. Hey man, that's a great name for a male Oinkoloin. Oh, but no, this guy's actually an asshole. It's not just... Okay. Well, you guys tried just be like, you know what? Would you really want to be with a guy like this? So it's good that you got rejected. Because then you're kind of like, okay. We don't have to spend time worrying about this anymore. And we can see their true color. Oh god. Hello, Spoink. I wonder if we're gonna see a Grumpig as well. I mean, are we gonna see a Slacking? Man, I would love to see a Slacking. I love Slacking. It's like a pig gorilla Pokemon. Oh god. Alright. Oh. Okay, so Sprigatito is a female. Okay. So that guy who commented was actually right. I thought it was a female. A male. But they said that the things that it's doing is kind of like pretty like common or something with female cats. And I mean I don't really like, I think cats are fine, but I don't know much about cats. So yeah, you were completely right. I don't remember your name, but that was very early on, I think, in the show. Alright. So some confirmation right there that... So it basically used attract. And it's a male Oinkoloin, so the females got all hooked. I am quite liking this episode so far, so that's good. Getting a bit of a bath. It's kind of like, the rest of Pokemon get a bath as well. Okay, no, they're doing like a bit of a makeover to make it feel a bit better. I hope they're not doing this just to make Prince like her. Twirls, you need to get over Prince. Alright? It would not be a good relationship. It will be very toxic. Oh, wait. Do you actually think... Oh god, maybe it's right. Maybe she does like Renta. It's like, oh god. And he's an asshole. It's gonna be like, he's an asshole to them because they also have feelings. So they're doing a bit of like the ribbing because they are not like they're a bit too afraid to express their own feelings of attraction to the others. So they are like being mean instead. Because she's just thinking about Renta all the time. I hope me and Liko are wrong. I hope we're wrong. And we will not team up with you. We're gonna defeat you. No, we could still be wrong, Liko. Both you and I could be wrong. Let's hope we're wrong. Like, Alright, bitches, get out of my way. Wait, what are female pigs called? I don't know. Bitches, you know, like the female variants. Like, is it gonna work? Renta, stay strong. Not Renta, I mean Prince. Oh gosh, she's gonna falter. Oh, there we go. You know what? Now, Prince has said no twice. You need to let it go. Cross, be like, okay, it didn't work out. Let's move on. You know, focus on yourself. He's like, why would I care? Okay, we're getting a dance number. I guess. I mean, seeing. I mean, it looks very funny. What is going on? Alright. You're like, look, I'm cooler than you, Prince. You're a beta compared to me. I'm the true alpha. I'm at the top. There we go. And now he got all the ladies. Prince. That doesn't look good. Now you actually attacked. Prince, I was actually fine with what you did to Twirls. Because you didn't do any physical, you just be like, no, I didn't like that. There we go. Good job, Twirls. Prince is the first one that attacked. Yeah. Fuck you. I'm gonna assume that was like a double edge or a takedown, maybe. Slap him. Oh. And now all the males are gonna love it. It only needed to attack Prince. Be like, alright, now I'm over you. Yeah, I was kind of like, wait, how are you smelling this? Does the Rotom phone have smell-o-vision? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. No, please don't let it be that way. Reject him. Good job, Twirls. Good job. No, 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 no. I think it would have been a good subversion if it was that she didn't like him. You know, it's kind of like, he was just an asshole. And maybe she had some feelings for him, but those feelings for him kind of blinded her to his personality. Now, she's like, my eyes are open. I might still harbor feelings for him, but I understand that it is not good for me to get into an tag battle. Okay. Please, Roy, for this episode, I guess Liko Roy has to lose, right? For the episode in a contained story, for what has happened in the episode, Liko Roy has to lose. But I want to see them win. I'm on team Liko and Roy. They need to get some wins. Okay, good. Take out Prince. Alright, there we go. Konoha! And then let Prince get hit. Damn. While he uses tackle, she uses fucking body slam and mud slap or mud bomb or something. Oh, the workup. Jesus Christ. Finally, some different moves at least, like quick attack. Maybe Liko, use sweet scent. You know, these pigs like those. They like smelt. Oh, okay, dig. Ah, damn. Oh god, they're focusing hard on what's called Sprigatito. But you guys should be a good team as well. Okay, stopping tantrum. Kind of wish we got to see the actual battle here. Like instead of just some desperate tackle. Is that double edge? No. No, no, no. Okay, so we see a Grumpig right there and a Primeape. So they won the double team battle. Obviously, Liko and Roy wasn't part of this because they don't have pig Pokemon. But man, that we get to see their battle against each other. No, I mean, I will say I think the episode was like a 6 out of 9 overall. I actually quite enjoyed this episode, but oh man, I don't like that ending. So how did your guys' battle go? Are we not gonna find out? So Grimmin play Cubit. Now that is what everyone's gonna be like, please. My assumption is that they lost. That's kind of like what I feel like they really pushed. That Liko and Roy lost. Which, for the episode, makes sense. But as the overall story, man, I really want them to get some victories. I would categorize this as a bit more like a filler episode. Like, I don't think this episode really is required to watch if you want to get like the story. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's an episode I'm gonna probably rewatch in the future. It's going into my edit at least. Even though I do think I would have liked the subversion in this episode, like a subversion of the trope of the girl and the male trainer, you know, and like the tsundere and him being like a bit of an asshole, but actually they're both using that as like a coping mechanism because they actually do like each other, but they're not really like brave enough to like be true to their feelings. It's kind of like what I got from this episode. But I would have liked a subversion to that. And kind of like, yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes the people that you might have had a crush on, not in love, but you have a crush on, when you try to spend more time with them and you see like, oh, this is their true personalities. Oh man, they're not as my dream was. And then you just let go. I think that would have been better for the story. But sadly, Liko and I were correct in our assessment for this. And I think the one thing about this episode, like, I'm in a bit of like a negative opinion right now with the episode because of the last thing that happened. Even though I do think the episode overall was good, I don't like the ending right there with the battle. Like I can be okay. They did, the basic thing with the love story. Okay, sure. That to me, it isn't a minus, but it also isn't a plus. That's something that just keeps the episode at like a 6. If the thing there at the end didn't happen with the battle with what I assume is that Liko and Roy lost, and that we actually got a little bit more of like a battle instead of and also like screenshots that we got. Like for me, I didn't care about the actual pig double battle tournament. I think that's something they could have left as a cliffhanger. Did they win? Did they lose? Who knows? I would have rather had that time spent on seeing the actual battle between Roy, Liko, Prince, and Twirls. And I would have liked to see Liko and Roy win. And then maybe like, they win, but Twirls and Prince work together really well. And then in the actual pig tournament they won. They learned from their losses from Liko and Roy, and they used that to win the actual tournament. I think that would have been great. It would have been good for both these one-off characters for this episode, to give them some growth in that sense. It also would have been great for Liko and Roy to actually give them a victory that's all by themselves. Captain Pikachu didn't save them, Captain Ofreed didn't come and save them. Like, it would be a victory all on the skills of Liko and Roy by themselves. We have not seen that at all, right? I don't consider the Golduck a victory in episode whatever, like, because it was an off-screen victory. I don't consider that a victory. I want to see something. Yeah. And we didn't get that. And it's kind of like, we are almost 40 episodes into this. We're 36 episodes into this show, and we haven't really got a single victory from our two main protagonists. And I want to see that. A victory that's entirely because of them. I don't want outside help. No, I want them to do it themselves, because I know they can. And also maybe learn some new moves. Even though this time we saw tackle and lightning speed. So that's good. Goodbye.